Hello friends, I am your JP Chaudhary. You are welcome to Service to Saving Solutions. In this video I am going to tell you about 15 benefits that is available to the central government employees who have been transferred to these states or union territories, and some of them are even available to the fresh recruits. So to know those benefits, see the video till the end. Then let me begin. First of all, North-East state comprises of Assam, Meghalaya, Manipur, Nagaland, Tripura, Arunachal Pradesh, Mizoram, Sikkim, and earlier these benefits were only to the North-East state, and later on these benefits were extended to Lakshadweep, Andaman and Nicobar Islands, and Ladakh also. You can see the name of these states. First benefit is TA on first appointment. If you are a fresh recruit and you have been appointed to these states, then you are entitled to your bus, rail or steamer fare. Second, TA on transfer to and from outside the region. If you have been transferred to any of these regions from outside these regions, then you are entitled to transfer benefit if your family accompanies you and you claim TTA for your. If you don't claim TTA for your family members, then you can get TA for yourself and 1/3 of your entitlement to carry personal effect without voucher and composite transfer grant. And if your family also accompanies you, then you may be given TA for your family members, cost of transporting personal effects to your maximum entitlement, and composite transfer grant. Third benefit is SDA, IDA. If you are posted here, if you have come on transfer or you have been recruited in these regions, you have been posted in these regions, you are getting SDA at the rate of 10% of basic if you are posted in Northeast region or Ladakh, and you are getting IDA at the rate of 15% to 20% of your basic if you are posted in Andaman Nicobar Islands and Lakshadweep. And fourth is special compensatory allowances, that is also called remote locality allowances, that may vary from 1,000 to 5,300 per month depending upon the locality you serve. Fifth is joining time on transfer to or from the region. In normal case, when you are transferred anywhere in public interest, then that is generally called administrative transfer. However, that is not the correct term. Then you are given 10 to 15 days joining time depending upon the distance from your old headquarter to new headquarter. But if you are posted to any of these regions, you are getting 2 days additional joining time over and above your entitlement as per the distance. 6 is time while proceeding on returning from leave. If you are posted in any of these regions, if your place of posting is not a remote locality, then from your place of posting to your hometown, if it takes more than 2 days, then any time in excess of 2 days you may be given as joining time. And if your place of posting is a remote locality, then from your place of posting to a specified station, that may be allowed as free joining time. For example, you are posted in Kamang district of Arunachal Pradesh, and from there Tezpur, whatever time it takes to reach Tezpur, it will be given as free joining time. You may avail once a year only. And from there, if your hometown, if you go to your hometown, it takes more than 2 days, then any time in excess of 2 days will be allowed at additional joining time. Then 7th number is LTC. Already I have made a separate video on this, and you can see on my channel Service to Saving Solution. However, in short, I am going to tell you, if you are posted to this region, you are entitled 2 types of LTC. First entitlement, you can avail normal LTC, that you are allowed once in a block of 2 years for your hometown, and in lieu of normal LTC, you can also avail LTC every year for yourself to your hometown or wherever your family resides, and your family may visit your place of posting once a year. Means entire family members may avail this facility. And plus emergency passage concession, which you may avail on 2 additional occasions during your entire service career, that is over and above your normal entitlement. As long as you are posted in these regions, you can avail 2 more LTC. Then 8th number is benefit up to HRA. Central government employees posted to those states, union territories from outside the northeast region who are keeping their families in rented houses or in their own house at the last place of posting outside the northeast region will be entitled to HRA admissible at the old place of posting as well as at the new place of posting in case they live in hired private accommodation, whether they have claimed transfer TA for family or not, subject to the condition that the hired private accommodation or owned house at the last place of posting is put to bona fide use of the members of the family, and it is also admissible to those employees who on their transfer keep their families in the previous station in own hired accommodation after vacating government accommodation due to their transfer to those places. Ninth benefit is retention of quarter telephone officers occupying their entitled accommodation at the old station before transfer will be allotted alternative accommodation that may be one type below if they wish to retain their family at the old station. If already occupying accommodation one type below the entitled one, you will be allowed in the same accommodation. License will be recovered at the normal rates below the entitled types and 1.5 times the normal rates in case of entitled type, means when you stay in the same government accommodation. And if there is any facility of telephone and if you want to retain this facility, then you have to pay all the charges and you can keep the telephone facility also. 10th number is tenure. If you are posted to these regions or if you are if you have come on fresh recruitment, don't worry, there is fixed tenure. If your service is less than 10 years, then you have to serve for 3 years, and if your service is more than 10 years, then your tenure is 2 years, and on completion of your tenure you have option of choice posting. 11th is protection of seniority. Seniority of government employee transferred to these regions are protected in their parent region even if maintained on regional basis. Even if your seniority is maintained at regional basis, and in most of the cases when they take their transfer to the region, their seniority is lost there. But in this case, if you are posted or if you take transfer to the regions, your seniority will be maintained in your parent cadre. 12 is weightage for promotion in cadre post, deputation to central tenure post, and courses of training abroad. 13th number is requirement of at least 3 years service in a cadre post between two central tenure deputations may be relaxed to 2 years. Already cooling off period may be relaxed to 2 years in this case if you have served in these regions. 14 is specific entry in confidential report of all employees who render full service tenure to these regions. 15 is CA, hostel subsidy. CA everybody is getting, but as far as hostel subsidy is concerned, there is a condition that your residence and hostel should be minimum at a distance of 50 km away from each other. But in this case, this condition is waived off if you have been transferred to these regions and you have kept your children in any hostel nearby your residence at the old place of posting, and it is less than 50 km, even then you are entitled to this facility. Then dear friends, I hope after watching this video your opinion may have changed, and now you shall not panic, but whenever you are posted or transferred, you shall avail full benefits that the central government is giving to those employees. And I hope you have liked this video, and you shall subscribe to my channel Service to Saving Solutions. And if you have any query to make, you must write in my comment section and I will answer your question. And don't forget to like and share this video also. Thank you for watching this video.